Hey everyone, Stephanie here. So excited to welcome you to today's episode of the Get Literate podcast. If you are listening to this in real time, then you know today is December 1st, 2022. Now, December always brings a special time of year. It's a beautiful holiday season, although that can get quite busy. But we're also looking at ending one year and then looking forward to another. I'm here today to invite you to end your year strong with a journaling challenge. We're just getting right to it in today's episode. I am all about setting New Year's intentions, and every year I set them. Some of them I keep, and some of them I don't, as like many people. But for the last couple of years, I've joined Rachel Hollis in her last 90 days challenge. This is a challenge where she invites us to finish the year strong, happy, healthy, more productive, more creative, all of the things that can help us get a jump start on the year ahead. And of course, better enjoy the holiday season a bit healthier too. That's why I spend a good amount of time focusing on the last 90 days with Rachel. And it's also why I'm starting a new journaling challenge starting today. Now, this is a journaling challenge that's designed to bring me into the end of the year with grounding and intentions so I can end 2022 strong and start the new year even stronger so that 2023 starts off with a bang. And I would love for you to join me on this journaling adventure. I'm going to be journaling all month long inside of my Patreon community. I've invited all of my members there to take on this challenge, and I would love to see you there too. There will be more information in the show notes if that's something that you're interested in. But that community can provide you with the accountability you might want or need to keep a journaling challenge going strong. So let's get to it. What is the challenge that is going to take up my December? Well, it's Alex Benayan's 30-day journaling challenge. For those of you that don't know him, Alex Benayan is the author of The Third Door, the wild quest to uncover how the world's most successful people launched their careers. Now, if you know me and you've been listening for a while, you know that I love a good backstory. So a book like this is right up my alley. But anyway, through his exploration and his journey to explore how the world's most successful people launch their careers, he got to interview all the greats. People like Bill Gates, Maya Angelou, Jane Goodall, Larry King, and even people like Jessica Alba, Pitbull, Tim Ferriss, and more. And he found throughout his research that all of these people, all of these incredible, successful people and minds had one thing in common. They took the third door. Now, what do I mean by the third door? Well, in his book, Alex explains that there are basically three doors to success. There's the first door, which we might consider the main entrance. This is the door where 99% of us stand and wait and hope to get in, right? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, because there's 99% of us all waiting there to cram into the same door. Now, the second door you might consider the VIP entrance. This is where billionaires and celebrities seem to slip right through that door to get to their instant success. But there's another door, the third door. This is where Alex says we have to do something drastically different in order to get to this door. In his words, he says, no one really tells you it's there, but it's the entrance where you have to jump out of line, run down the alley, bang on the door 100 times, climb over the dumpster, crack open the window, sneak through the kitchen. That's how you find your way in. That's what all of these great successes had in common. They took the third door. So Alex created this journaling technique that I am going to engage in all December long, and hopefully you're going to join me. He created it to help others cultivate clarity and dig up clues that point us in the right direction for what's next. He likes to think of it as honoring our compass. I am all in. I mean, what better way to end the year and start the new one ahead of the game, right? Maybe we can leave those traditional resolutions behind, like get in shape and lose weight. And instead, we can actually choose intentions that suit us and serve us well based on what we've uncovered after 30 days of journaling and getting insight into what we might actually want and need next. Who's with me? I am all in starting today. Okay, so how does it work? Well, here's the best part. In order to start this 30-day challenge, Alex would like us to go get a new notebook and have that notebook dedicated solely to the 30-day challenge. Now, I'm always up for a new notebook. I have lots of them. So this one sealed the deal for me. No special kind of notebook, just a notebook that speaks to you, that you can keep close to you so that you have it at the ready across the 30-day challenge. Now, once you have your notebook, it's pretty simple. Alex wants us to find a 15-minute window each day. And it needs to be the same time every day so that we can get into some sort of consistent habit. Whether that's right after work, when you need some downtime, whether that's at night, right before you go to bed, you name it, you pick it, but you want to pick that same 15-minute window and you want to set a reminder. Put a reminder on your phone so that this becomes a habit after a little while. Set a tripwire for yourself. Put a sticky note on your bathroom mirror so that when you brush your teeth before bed, you look up and it says 30-day challenge, and you remember to jot down your thoughts before your head hits the pillow. And the best trick for keeping any habit front and center is to actually keep the thing visible. So make sure your new notebook isn't stuffed into your bag or set on a pile where other things can cover it up. Have it out and ready so that you see it and you're reminding yourself that you want to do this challenge. So once you have your notebook and once you know when you are going to do this challenge every day, it's time to actually do the challenge. And starting today and for the next 30 days total, you are going to answer 3 questions in that notebook. 15 minutes, you might think of it as 5 minutes a question, and here they are. Question 1, what filled me with enthusiasm today? Question 2, what drained me of energy today? And question 3, what did I learn about myself today? 3 simple but very powerful questions that, if completed over time, could lead you to some pretty important patterns about what brings you happiness, what doesn't, and what we can do about it. Now, there is a catch. Alex would like us to write in complete sentences. Get that sentence stem on there. What filled me with enthusiasm today? Well, having some one-on-one time with my kids filled me with enthusiasm today. There's a method behind that madness, and he wants you to be able to continuously write those words down. If you come up short on a day, you really can't think of anything that filled you with enthusiasm. Or maybe you had a great day and nothing drained you. Or maybe you just didn't learn anything about yourself. He says that's fine. If you're coming up empty with ideas, write about why you're coming up empty with ideas so that you can learn from that experience. So 30 days of 3 questions. What filled me with enthusiasm today? What drained me of energy today? And what did I learn about myself today? After 30 days, things change. Day 31, you have a graduation ceremony. Yes, a graduation ceremony. I mean, how much better can this journaling challenge get? You are going to dedicate 1 hour to yourself and you're going to make it festive. Maybe you go out to your favorite cafe with your notebook. Maybe you sit at home, but you just get a nice, quiet, cozy corner with a cup of tea and some music playing in the background. Or maybe you head outside and you become one with nature as you get your celebration on. Either way, Alex wants us to take 1 hour to reflect. He wants us to go back to the beginning of that notebook and read them, reflect on them, figure out what we've learned about ourselves. What are the patterns that we've noticed? And the prompt for this final day shifts a bit. So the questions become, what filled me with enthusiasm this month? What drained me of energy this month? What did I learn about myself this month? And that entry, in Alex's words, becomes our diploma and a roadmap for what's ahead. What better way to start 2023 than with a very clear roadmap of who we are, what makes us happy, what doesn't, and what we've learned about ourselves so that we can choose an intention that will actually keep, that will actually work, that will actually make us feel good. I mean, just imagine what that will feel like on December 31st, ready to begin a new chapter. And imagine how this might make December and the crazy holiday a little bit happier and healthier and more grounded and well-intentioned. I mean, yes, yes, and yes. So here are your marching orders today. Go get a new notebook and start today. Figure out your 15-minute window, jot down those 3 questions so you remember what they are, and get started. I know that at the end of this journey, at the end of the year, we will all be better for having joined this challenge. And even if we happen to skip a day or two, which I hope we don't, a few days of reflection is better than no days of reflection. So we truly have nothing to lose. And now we have an excuse to go buy a new notebook. So it doesn't get much better than that. But remember, if you want a bit of inspiration, if you want a bit of accountability, if you want to be around other people who are doing this 30-day challenge too, then join me inside of the Get Literate Patreon community. We have special bonus episodes, live events, giveaways, all things reading and writing to make our lives better. And throughout the month of December, we'll be talking about this journaling challenge. And as I mentioned, we'll have a bit of a graduation party of our own at the end of the year. You can find all the details you need to join that community in the show notes. You also can just head to getliterate.co right now. And if you just want a little bit of accountability, you want a safe space to explore this idea a bit, then join me inside the Get Literate Facebook page. That's open to all who listen to the podcast and want to keep the conversations going. Okay, that's it for me. Happy December 1st. Happy start to our new journaling challenge. And I hope to see you inside the community as we learn about ourselves through these 3 questions, as we figure out what matters most, and maybe end the year strong and start the new year even stronger. So happy reading and happy writing, and hopefully I'll see you inside the community.